Are we streaming? Are we streaming? Can never tell with this. Sometimes I really hate going live because OBS can be a I have to I have to go back and check this, check that, check that, check that. And it goes, yeah, you're live. Okay, we are live. Okay. This is a little bit of an impromptu go live because I recorded a 2-hour video this morning. I had the house to myself, 2-hour video. And yeah, am I live? I don't e Yes, I'm live. Hey Johnny, thanks for do you know what? Often I don't fully know I'm live until someone puts a comment. So thank you, Johnny. I did a 2-hour video today and I'm gonna slice it up into 29 mini videos. It's all about SEO. Because a lot of people have asked about SEO, so 29 what I think are really important, good tips that you need to kind of think about. I feel like there's something I forgot to mention in there actually in one of my tips. Yeah, there's actually something I forgot to mention. I might need to add on a bit of an add-on now. Oh, something I forgot to mention. But anyway, yeah, I'll have to. That's a bit annoying actually. I think I've forgotten to mention something in one of my videos. That is annoying now. It's just come to mind now. I did not mention about keywords in content. How could I forget to talk about keywords in content? Anyway, so while I'm doing that, hey Maddie, how are you? While I'm doing that, I'm just like messing around with some like generative fill. So I've taken my office room because I'm going to use it ever so slightly for I'm going to use it for basically just to add in it's hard to explain until you see this. Hey Alif Islam, hope you're okay. So when I now do my videos, it's going to zoom in, you see, into the area. And look, this is where generative fill looks really stupid. Look, it's creating a bed for me. I don't want a bed. I want this to be extend the room to connect into a sci-fi heavy cave with gadgets lying around. There we go. That will do. Let's try that. So Alif, you're from Bangladesh. Do you know me? I've seen your name. I mean, I don't really know you. I've never been to Bangladesh. Johnny, I create a website for my client on your SiteGround, a temporary domain. When should I do the Yoast or Rank Math? Do it when it's migrated because it's going to be connected, right? So what will happen is it will take the URL and then obviously your sitemaps and all of that. Once you've done the migration, then do it. And you're looking at about 2 hours. You can still install it. But you can do all your keywords and all of that. But you don't want to submit your Google Search Console. You don't want to do your verification. You don't want to do your Google Analytics until it's completely over. Hey, John, you all right? How are you, my friend? I don't think this is working properly the way I want. Let me try going on over here. Let me do something here first. So I'm just messing around with a tool called Runway. You get 100 generations for free, and it's like a generative fill tool. So I'm just using it to basically generate an image, and I'm using my room, but I'm trying to expand it out. And this is so much more fiddly than I would actually like it to be. It's a very fiddly bit of kit, this, I have to say. It is very fiddly. Let's see if I can generate this bit here like that as well. So 2-hour video recorded, got to edit that out, closed off a project yesterday, got another project starting tomorrow. I'm going to be building out some blog pages and a single post template for someone. And then on Monday, I've got a pretty big project, another big one. This project was going to be bigger until I broke down the cost. And when they realized the cost, they've kind of gone, right, we're only going to do 1/3 of it now, which is there's still a cost. 2/3 they cannot afford, and I've made really clear to them, I am not going to do all of this stuff for you unless you pay for it, and don't assume it. And that's the other beauty about itemized billing. They now know this is what they get. Tomorrow's client, I gave them a cost for the blog post, and I made clear to them, this is your single post template, your blog archive, product template, post template, and then your blog page and your filtering as well. So they know exactly what they get. It's very easy to say to someone, yeah, I'll do your blog post. And then they go, oh, I thought you were going to do the archive. Oh, I thought you were going to do the filtering. Oh, I thought you were going to do this. Oh, I thought you were going to add it to the homepage. And you go, no, I was just doing your single post template. Be very clear and particular with what you're going to do with them. Otherwise, they will assume. And when they assume, oh, no, I've just gone and messed up the angle of this. Hold on a minute. How did I get that wrong? There we go. And if you're not clear, they can hold you to account. They can say, no, you said you were going to do X, Y, Z. Why have you not done it? So be very clear. SiteGround offers a collaboration between clients. Is that something you recommend? Many people do that for me, Johnny. So I've got people, they're on SiteGround. They give me collaboration access, which means I can't do some things on their website. I can access site tools, but some clients, they give me collaborative access, which is not a bad thing when it comes to maintenance. Do let me know if there's any images on here you prefer. I quite like that one there. That's quite good. And now let's continue this room over here. Let's just see what we can do here. Can we break this down a bit more like that? So I've written in a bit of text which says extend the room to connect into a sci-fi heavy cave with gadgets. This is generative fill, like as a where it just completely, like, sometimes it gets it so wrong, like really it gets it quite wrong in how it does it. So you might hear me go silent every now and again because I'm just building this out. Oh, that's better. It's weird because it's turning my table into a blanket. Can you see that? It's merging my table into like a blanket, which is a little bit bizarre, I must say, but it also kind of works a little bit as well. Anyway, how are you all doing? It's Thursday. I wasn't going to go live today, but I got my videos done and I thought I'll go live, talk a bit as I do, and then I can cut into editing the videos. 28 videos. It's going to take a bit of time. Not that I'm overly worried about the time aspect of it. It's more about doing the work. And I was very proud of the work we got done this week, working with a client who's worked with 2 previous developers. One of the developers they've worked with, I actually know. I don't know them face to face, but, you know, they're quite good. Hey, George. So one of our clients has worked with a developer who is very well known with a certain theme. But what that developer did was just badger the website with tons of codes. So there wasn't any huge benefit. Go on, George. I want to hear the rant. Ah, excellent, Maddie. I'm really glad that helped. And by the way, Maddie, I want to give you a little tip for keywords, okay? If you have a product called bracelet, your keyword shouldn't be just bracelet. What you want to do is turn the keyword into a purchase keyword. So you want to say bracelet product, purchase bracelet, bracelet store, order bracelet. Keyword is order bracelet. Yeah? Do something like that. Oh no, so George hates Facebook. What's going on? What is going on? Businesses when they Meta introduced some. Oh, right. So Meta's doing some changes to shops. Oh, so the location of the shop. Businesses without an accessible shop will no longer be able to use. Ooh. Now that's a big change, right? George, that's a huge change. Am I reading that correctly? Because I skim read it. You can't have an online shop unless you have an address. Johnny sold his first site. I created that through Envato template. As I know more about, I'm nervous to sell a template. Would it save? It depends on the template, Johnny. It really does depend on the template, and it depends on how it saves. Does it take all the settings or the images? So I don't like to sell templates for that reason. I did sell a portfolio template, and even then I had to be really sure that it took everything over. So I'm not trying to put you off, but you do have to be kind of just a little bit careful. Just a little bit careful. Hey Stacy, how you doing? Stacy, I'm not sure if you're on the right account because of your avatar. I remember you had that issue last time. This is what the hell's this? Look at this little image here. What's this doing? There's a little control thing over there. It's kind of cool. We'll continue that. We'll continue that vibe that we have over here. So what I'm doing is I'm generating bits of the image one by one by one. Yes, exactly, Maddie. So that's to do with your keyword. You know, it's basically reinforcing what you've got, but making it more relevant as well. Look, why is it put a pillow there? That's a bit too harsh, isn't it? I don't know. Is that too hard? No pillow. Let's try again. Let's regenerate that. If you get involved with lottery-funded websites, then beware can be very... Oh, absolutely, John. I have heard of stuff like this, and yeah, I have heard of some people going through that issue. Look, it's putting a pillow. Why is it putting a pillow? I don't want a pillow. Let's go with something like this then instead. Generate from that point onwards. So the idea is that on some of my videos, I'll show this and it flicks into me, but it zooms in before I appear. So it's like that. Yeah, there you go, Stacey. You got the right icon on now. So I've done more exploration with AI. And this tool I'm using is actually completely free. It's called runwaymi.com or ml.com. You sign up for free. It's allowing me to have 100 generation, sorry. But then you got to pay more if you want to get more. But I'm hoping I can get done what I want to get done for free. Right, so Johnny has asked me to do a review of a website. So I'm putting it on screen right now. Is this the website you were doing before? Is this something? This looks very similar. Okay, right. So here's my first... Right, okay, wait. So here's my first point, Johnny, right? We're doing a website review here, everyone. And I'm just going to shrink my camera down a little bit. So focus is not just on my face. First thing, that banner header is too big. That's really... I mean, that's not centered. So the center point, I think you've got to crop the image. You got to crop the image down here, okay? Too much space. That's quite heavy going bold for a white background, I think. For a white background, I think you can get away with thinner weight. Yeah, very wide. The curve, I don't like the curve. The shape divided, because you got a hard line at the top, and then you have a curve at the bottom, it feels out of the ordinary. It doesn't feel right. Sharp curve. Red doesn't work on here. It's not very clear with the image. Now, if this image, why don't you turn this image into a grayscale image? Get rid of the color. Because what is your color scheme? You got like a navy blue, red, black, white. You know, this color, the dominant color is luminous green or yellow, and blue. And it's a royal blue, whereas there you got like a dark navy blue. You got royal blue there. So your colors are not working. The dominant isn't the gray. The dominant is the red there, and then that color, that color. Make that whole image grayscale. Brighten it. Make it grayscale. And when you make it grayscale, then the wording might work. Hey, Eden, how you doing? So you you got to grayscale your image, Johnny. Grayscale it, and then the words might pop better. But right now, that is not popping at all, right? Can you see what I mean? It's blended in. It's way blended in. Personal training, group lessons, blog. If I'm honest, it doesn't tell me anything. It's just images with words. Yeah? A blog to what? Group lessons. What does that mean? Personal training. I mean, I know what it means, but I think this would work better if you had narrower. So make all of these images. Don't have horizontal like that. Make them be portrait like that. Portrait, yeah, with the word above it and then a description below maybe, or above, below it. Again, we've got this border, this curve thing. Exactly, Eden. Yeah, grayscale image. It would make it pop. Absolutely. Same over here, right? What is the dominant color for me is now the pink. I think this is a pre-built theme. I do wonder, John. I think it might be. See, the dominant color here now has shifted to the pink. When I say dominant, it's what catches my eye. So the pink is small, but I see that. So again, the wording from an accessibility point of view is just not working at all. This just doesn't work. You can't read it. So you got to think about it from an accessibility. Again, grayscale it. If you were to grayscale it, grayscale all of these, it will work. You might think, but aren't I going to lose it? Not really, because the power is in the shape. I can still make out the shape. I can still see the shapes. Grayscale all of that. Again, blogs, look, if you're going to do, now look at the size of this image, right? Portrait with wording. You need to have more padding inside of here, because look, that's too close there. But if you're going to do that size here, you need to replicate it here. Otherwise, it starts to look too varied. Animation. Again, so my tip to you, Johnny, is right, really think hard about the color of your fonts and what you're doing. It just doesn't, that red just doesn't work for me there. I really think you got to grayscale your images, because the images contain so much color, right? It goes against you. It's like, I could easily say, yeah, this place, they must have had professional photographs. And I can tell you now, whoever took these photographs did not do them justice. The photographer should have said to them, right, we're only going to have people in here where there's consistency in clothing, colors, and tone. They're so varied, the photographer doesn't give a shit. They've just taken the photo and got paid for it, right? Because when you get here, I got blue right in my eye line, luminous, red, blue here, orange, there's colors, white, grey, there's colors everywhere. A professional photographer would have looked at that and gone, right, okay, what are we trying to demonstrate? Yeah. It's like wedding photographers. Have you ever noticed when they say to people, you go there, you go here, it's not just about how tall you are. It's about what you're wearing. All right. So they're going to want to get sets of colors and things and blend and whatever, so that when you look at it, nothing is fighting for attention. Here, I would go back to the client and go, we need to grayscale the images so that everything looks similar as to what you have here. Yeah, I mean, look, again, we've gone to a different sized image, gym pics. I'm not sure about the gym pics, though. I don't think we need to put the word gym pics. You know, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, map is fine. Request a trial lesson. So I think that's all I'm going to say about this one. I think there's a bit of work that needs to be done. Yeah, I think a bit of work needs to be done here just to make it work just a little bit better. So I'm just continuing this, what we have over here. See if I can get this to blend a bit better. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you could edit the colors of the. I mean, it's a bit of work, isn't it, John? It's like, is the client willing to pay that? And the simplest route would just be grayscale it. Um, I mean, I don't think that, if I'm honest, Johnny, that website didn't actually tell me what was the benefit of their club. Really, there was lots of text, but there was no impact. There was no without us. No, you need us to achieve X. There wasn't that. And I feel like with a gym, you need to kind of have, oh, that's quite, actually that one works. That works, doesn't it? Yeah, that works. We'll go with that. You need to have a bit of a, like, just a bit of a oomph. Like something's got to oomph it. Like you need a bit of oomph coming in. Yeah. But thanks for sharing that, by the way. Okay, so I always feel like it's brave when people share that because you never know what I'm gonna say or do. But yeah, well done, well done. Use AI. Ah, there you go. Nice. I mean, a little bit like what I'm doing right now on screen, right? I'm AIing it at the moment. Right. So let me just see if I can finish off this room. Bit of blending going on here. See what we can do like that. So, sorry, George. Don't worry about it, mate. We just did a quick review of Johnny's website. And I'm just doing some generative fill. It's getting a bit messy now, this, because it's now going a little bit all over the place, but I don't mind that. Right, let me see if I can do some generative fill here as well. So I'm using runwayml.com. So I've taken an image, right? And the image was this bit here of my room, and then I've started blending it with a bit of AI, as what you can see here at the moment. And I'm just trying to. It's not going very. This bit's not going very well. Let me try that again. Because my idea is that when I some of my videos now, they'll have a very quick intro, which is like a second long. So you'll see this room and then it zooms in onto me. I'm just trying. No, this ain't working, is it? Ah, this ain't working. Got to try this again. Something about the layout just isn't working very well at the moment. And I don't want to have to redo it all over again. Let's try that there like that. There we go. Are you what's your plans for the latter part of the year? Because we're already towards the end of August. It's come round quick. And then you got 4 months left until the end of the year: September, October, November, December. What are your intentions for ending the year? Are you think you're on a good run? Or we had this conversation in December last year and January this year about what were you going to do for 2023? How would you say the year is going now at the moment compared to how you intended or wanted it to go? Do you think you're hitting a stage now where things are getting better in terms of your work ethics, your methodology, and what you do? George, anyone that had a WooCommerce shop in the countries except maybe 11 are no longer allowed to advertise or have a shop or install Facebook. Nah. Wow. I mean, luckily though, I don't think I've got any clients that use a WooCommerce shop thing from my point of view. So I might get away with it with no problems, but I can see that being a major issue. Oh, this isn't working very well, is it? It's not there's a bit of a blend problem. Can you see the blend problem there? There's a bit of a blend problem. So I'm going to see if I can merge that a bit better. You know, like can we just blend that a little bit more? And just that bit there as well. Right, okay. Let's just blend that a little bit better. I think it's quite clever, this tool. So George is now just sharing with me a few more details. See, I mean, Meta at the moment, George, remind me a little bit of what, are starting to remind me a little bit of what Google have done a few times, where they just change the goalpost. You know, they just completely like almost eradicate what you think they're gonna do. And when I say eradicate, what I mean is they move the goalposts. So whether it's with YouTube, whether it's with revenue, whether it's with any of their products, I mean, how many times are they going to change what they're going to do with page speed performance, Google Core Web Vitals, which they reckon now is not so important. So it gives across the wrong message, because now people are, oh, I don't need to care about page speed optimization. Hey, Andrew Wood, how are you? The trouble is, though, you still need to care about page speed optimization. Otherwise, your website could become slow and laggy and not optimized very well for the mobile. And then you're going to get a high bounce rate. People won't like what they see and they jump off or go elsewhere. So I feel like, you know, sometimes I just feel like, you know, Google do kind of make it odd or weird in a way, you know, and I just wish they would do a little bit more just to help people out. You know, I just feel like they do make things a little bit dodgy. Oh, hold on, I've got a message over here. Oh, no, it's not for me. Right, let's just see if this... hold on. I think that was better. That one blended in better, didn't it? Oh, no, that did. That blended in better like that. We'll go with that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay, cool. So we've got a bit of something going on there, and I might... Do you think that image works? Does that work as an image? Does that work? There's more going on that side, isn't there? So let's just move this image a little bit like that. Let's just expand it a little bit here. There we go. It's been an interesting year, John. How's it been interesting for you? What have you done that's been interesting? What has made it more interesting for you? Which one do you like? Number one, number two, number three, or number four? I quite like number three because it feels like it's connecting off to somewhere else. But I also like that one there. I'm going to go with that, actually. We'll go with that. Now I'll just generate this bit as well. Hey, Paul Burgess, how you doing? I'm just playing around with a bit of AI over here just to do some generative fill. Because I'm trying to create like, oh, that's quite good. Oh, that's good. That looks weird because now you got two rooms. That looks kind of weird. I like that one. I like that. Hey, friendly girl, how are you doing? I feel like if I shout, hey, friendly girl, and anyone outside hears me, they're going to go, who's he talking to? Hey, friendly girl. You are friendly. In a good way. What should we go for? Number four. I think number four works better because that feels better like that. So it is, isn't it? So let me just, shall I share shall I share the URL for this? There you go. So what you do, Eden, is you can sign up for free and you get 100 generations. I've used 53 because I've undone and redone bits. But it's because I don't have Firefly with Photoshop. So it's quite funky. Like I started off with an image. Well, basically my image was this. This was my image, right? With the frames on. The frames were on. Yeah. In fact, I'll put the frames on again. Hold on. Sorry, I just knocked the camera then as I was getting it back again. That will come on in a moment. So you can see the lights, and you can see the lights there. And then obviously they will come on in a moment. I'm just going to turn... no, I'll leave those lights on. And then I took this as a screenshot without me, just my chair. And then I've used this tool to basically expand everything out. This should come on in a moment. It will do in a moment. I'm just brighten myself up. Let me just put this on. I've got to get it onto the right connection. Just bear with me. I just got to pop this on. And then that will connect up. So you'll see that image. There you go. There's the image. Right? There's the image. Right? So you see this image behind me. And then you can see it there in the photo. I've taken a photo. And I've used this to basically draw out the room. Nice one, John. I hope it goes really well. Local business club. And I know you're doing loads of stuff. I mean, this is just going to be used in a YouTube video. I'm not going to make out that this is what my room looks like. I could do, couldn't I? I could say to people, hey, I've been restyling the room. You know, what do you think? I could do, couldn't I? I could say, hey, look at the room now. I'm just checking, though, how will this room look? Yeah, I think that's okay, actually. Don't think I need to do any more. Yeah, I think that's okay. And this is really for, as I was saying, this is going to be used for YouTube. So here's my idea. Okay, I'll just expand my face a little bit. Wow, like that. The idea is that this image appears on the screen, and then it very quickly has the title of the video appear like that, and then it zooms in. And as it zooms in, I then appear like, oh, hey, you know, SEO, whatever, stuff like that. So that's the idea I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's a weird one, friendly girl. I don't know much about the Firefly side of using it commercially. I do find it weird as well. Like in a way, what's the point of it then? But then again, there's so many people out there that are probably using it commercially. Right? Hey, John B, how are you doing? Right, now I'm going to share this. Now, this is the first time I've used this tool, so I don't even know how it works. So it says share, but it says share to where? Link copied to clipboard. Oh, it's copied to clipboard. Right. Okay, so let's go to canva.com. Continue with Facebook. Right, there we go. So now we're in Facebook. So if I go to create design, custom style 1920 by 1080, does that mean it's now pasted over here? Or where's it pasted it? No, that's not runway though. So how do I get my image? This is the first time I'm using this. So how do I get my image? That doesn't make sense. How do you get the image? Share. Link copied to clipboard. So where's the image? Where's the image? This is... Sometimes tech is not your friend, right? Because you do all this work and then you kind of go, right, now... I mean, I could just do that and take a screenshot, right? Because if it doesn't work very well, I'm just going to take a screenshot and then expand it. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, where's the image then? Where's the image? Am I being weird here? So you hit share, link copy to clipboard. Hey, Michael Forster, how are you? How you doing? So copy image. Do you do it? Ah, there you go. Copy. Oh, okay. You do it like that. That's a bit weird if you ask me. Anyway, I've got the image. So I'm just going to take the image now. And now position it to be how I want. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, look, I can get it to be positioned roughly where I want. So in effect, I mean, I can show you what the original image was. Here's the original image, right? There's the original image, okay? So, so if I just do that, there's the original image that was put into Runway. And now here's the new image. So let me just try and see if I can shrink this down to be about how big it was. So it's something like that. There you go. It was something like that. That there, you can now see the original image, which is here. And I'm going to just edit it and adjust it and make it be saturate it a bit just so you can see how it was. Okay. So that the grey bit in the middle is where the original image was. And then I've used this tool called Runway ML.com that you can use for free for 100 generations. And it's basically then allowed me to generate all of this. So the original image is this grey bit over here that you can now basically see. So there's the original image over there. And then I've just expanded out. And I think that is crazy. I think that is I think that is pretty damn amazing. I don't know about you, but I think that's just slightly blown my mind right now as to what the room, you know, what was the room like before. I'm just doing something here to I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm going to mess this up if I'm not careful. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, there's the original picture. Okay. Is that a download icon on the left? Good point. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. There you go. Thank you, Paul. Download. Yeah, you were right. So we now have a download. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, there we go. That's a better quality image, actually. So let's just go and stick that in. Extend it out, and we'll go with something like that. But basically there, you can see what the original image was. Has anyone watched a new Ahsoka show on Disney? It was all right. It wasn't brilliant, but it was all right. But I think that's... to see how you can start with a small image and then expand it out is pretty damn good. Michael, main WP or manage WP? I'm looking for an automation nightly backup. Manage WP is pretty good. Main WP I have used. You know, main... you took the photograph, Johnny. Naughty, naughty. That's one tip next time for taking photographs. You want to kind of like, you know, next time you take a photograph, make sure that you... I mean, look, let me just start this again. Can I start this again? Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, let me just pop in another image. Let's just play with this a little bit. Let's go and pop in. Here we go. Let's just go with this one here. Did that not work? Where's my image? Does it not like... Hold on, I'm just going to get an image. All right, there we go. Right, so we're just going to minimize this. We're going to pop this image up here. We're going to take this square. We're going to take this square and we're going to say extend body to be cyberpunk cyborg. Extend body to be cyberpunk cyborg. All right, let's just see what it does. Yeah, your thing is though, right? I felt it was okay, but it was very, very slow. Right? What's this doing? It's not really doing what I want. No, it's not. This ain't gonna work. I think the size of your images do matter as well as to what you do here. Anyway, that's enough of that. So if anyone's watched the show The Ahsoka on Star Wars, it's very, very slow. There's lots of cinematography. I felt like it dragged out, and you could almost condense the first and second episode into, you could knock off about 30% of excess time that was spent. That being said, but I think it sets up, it felt like an extended prologue, a lot of the show, but I suppose they had to do that to get the pieces in place. But I'm looking forward to seeing how it develops and goes forward. But back to Michael Forster. If I had to make a choice between main WP or manage, I'd probably go with manage. But I haven't got any really good reasons why. But that's what I would go for. Right, let's now edit this photo because I feel like it needs a little bit of adjustment. There you go, that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of good for like zooming out and adding extra bits onto an image. So I think this has kind of got legs a little bit. So I'm just going to save this as YouTube BG images August 2023. So the idea is that image will appear on screen. That image will appear. No, I've got to think about this. I've got to think about this just a little bit. I want to have it blend up. No. That will appear. Then you'll have like the text will appear as a green thing over it. And then it zooms into me. Yeah, that's right. That's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. Yeah. I'm just thinking out loud here, everyone. Okay, so you don't have to worry too much about what I'm saying here, but we're going to go with a 3840 by 260. Download that. I've got a 2-hour video to edit after this. It's going to take a bit of time to kind of do. And the first video is called Broken Links. Broken Links, that's it. The first video is called Broken Links. So let me just go to my home, go to my video over here. I need to get an idea for where I want the wording to be. So the wording will appear somewhere like that. So we'll call it Broken Links, something like that. We'll go for an effect, shadow effect, lift. We'll lift it a bit. Something like that. Broken links. Is that too big? Broken links. I think that could work, couldn't it? Yeah, we'll go with that. And then I'll take that wording, delete that, go back over here, get rid of that, stick it there, add in a effect. So broken links. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a stomp effect. I want to have a rise effect. Do you want to have rise? Come down, come down. Rise effect come down. Or do I want to go with a wipe? Not wipe, drift. Which one do I want to go for? Bounce spread. Ascend. I don't want to ascend though. Sorry, I'm just kind of working out my animation that I'm using. Am I really the only one who worries about the ethical implications of using not? I do worry about it as well. I do worry about it because all I've done with this image is extend it. And it's obviously done some inspiration from somewhere, but it's blended with what I have. And it's then extended it. So I feel like I can get away with that. Does it bother me? Yes, it does. Yeah, and I do I do wonder as well about how, you know, like how far can we go? Ascend. Can you drop it the other way? Ah, you can. Broken links. Broken links. Come down. Line. Word. Line. Line works better, actually. Broken links like that. Broken links. Broken links. On enter. Does that work? Does that work? And then on exit. But then then it must only last. No, I don't like that, actually. I don't like that effect. There's something about the effect where it just looks weird. It comes in, and then as it goes out. No, I don't like that. You get this line effect, you see. Baseline. We'll just go with baseline. Just go with that. No, the baseline looks even shiter. We'll go with like that. Speed it up. We'll go with something like that, and then I just need to now change the length of this to be about 1, 2. I'll go with 2 seconds. So slide in, slide out. Is that too quick? Can I get your opinion? Is this too quick? Because I think that's about right. You don't want it to linger for too long, broken links. Because you're already going to know what the title is. Right? You're already going to know what the title is. And then it goes out. I think that's okay. I am, Mark, aren't I? I am. Broken links title. Broken links. Let's just download that. Download that as a video. It will be a 4K video because I want it in the 4K quality. It is a bit quick, isn't it? Well, what will happen is, you see, is I'm going to try it out. And then we see how it goes. But I think it's going to be interesting. You know what? I could do something slightly different, actually. If I make it be 5 seconds instead, it comes in, zoom, and then it goes out. Okay, let's try that then. Let's go for a 5-second version. So let me just change this to be 5S. This is me doing my mucked up, mind-boggling way of editing videos. As they are broken, don't you want it to explode? Mark, I'm only going to create one style that I replicate over and over again, Mark. So no, I won't be going. I'm not going to go too in depth into it, kind of thing. Oh, hold on! I've just realised something. This is the wrong title. This should say SEO. What's the word? SEO. Big tips as SEO tips. Tips on SEO. There we go. Tips on SEO. Sorry, I had the wrong title. It's tips on SEO. 5 seconds. The broken links comes afterwards. The broken links comes afterwards. This is the initial video. So let me get this right. There we go. Download. You see that? I got it wrong. So I'm going to say sorry, everyone, because I've done very little website talk. We did a website review of Johnny's. But I'm just working in the background on the look of the page. Not the page. Some prep work for a video I'm about to do. Which I think is pretty important to do your prep work. Okay, look, everyone, I am going to shoot off now. Just so that I can crack on with editing, because I'm going to struggle to edit. Yeah, I know. So that space is automatically appearing, which, yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? Let's change that. Tips on SEO. Hold on. Tip improve your SEO. Improve your SEO. Let's see what that looks like. Improve your search engine optimization. Improve not the. Improve the SEO. No, forget the word. Boost the SEO. No. The SEO. The SEO boost. The SEO boost. There we go. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to go with the SEO boost 5 second. So my downloads library now is like probably keeling over with the amount of videos I keep dropping. No, a good point, Mark. I was looking at it and wondering, was it just me? So I'm glad you pointed out SEO quick wins. SEO quick wins. Yeah, that's a good one as well, actually. SEO quick wins. Right. I'm not going to worry about that one too much because I'm going to come back to that at a later stage or something like that. Right, I am going to shoot off now just so I can start editing and stitching this all together. It's going to take about 4 hours of my life, I think, to do a 2-hour video. Sorry, I've not done much website talk today. It's just me working on an image and doing this. But it's all prep work. But basically, 29 videos about SEO. And when I get this done, they're going to be coming out every day for 29 days. And then there'll be a big collated video at the end. Because there's obviously people ask a lot about the SEO side of things. So we'll be covering that off with loads of mini videos coming out. Okay, everyone. Take care. See you all soon. I won't be live tomorrow. Back on Tuesday.